Hi Aries, this is your July 10th through July 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll look at an existing love in a relationship or marriage. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. We have Death, the Fool clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and Justice. And we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra, perhaps another Aries, just like you, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, Aries, here's the deal. In order for the two of you to be together, I think you will have to take a risk, you will have to take a leap of faith with this person. And you have to be very decisive about this, because you'll know that there is no going back after that. And the reason for that could be absolutely anything, all depends on your particular situation. For some of you, this person could be from a different background, from a different culture. Perhaps for others of you, your friends or your parents or somebody disapproves of this, all right? Perhaps this person dated or was involved somehow with your best friend at some point in the past. All right, for some of you, you may have to run away with this person, right? Perhaps you live with roommates or you live with your parents and you will have to run away. Whatever it is, I think the Fool clarified by the Ace of Swords right there in the middle where the candle is, that's the point where you have to make that decision, right? The Fool is actually one of your major arcana cards, Aries, right? But at the same time, the Fool is taking a leap of faith. The Fool is taking a risk. It's clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is that decision that you will have to make, right? Either now or never. The Ace of Swords is the word yes. So you will have to say yes to this. All right, to the left from the Fool, we have Death, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is that tricky part that I was just talking about, right? Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but Death is a card of transformation. In some tarot decks, the Death card is called Death and Rebirth. But basically, something has to end and something new has to start. Or something you haven't tried before will have to take place. Or your belief system will have to change. Or you will have to leave your roommates that you live with. Or you will have to put something else to rest. Okay, some of you could be already involved with another person, and when a new person shows up, you'll have to end that connection. Seven of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords in the beginning of this reading. Alright, the Seven of Swords, to be honest with you, is not usually a very positive card. It could be a card of a cheater, it could be a card of a deception, but at the same time, the Seven of Swords could be a card of somebody who runs away, somebody who doesn't make it official right away. Perhaps, like I said, this person was involved with your best friend or something like that. It could be somebody who works with you, and perhaps your company policy doesn't allow for the colleagues or the co-workers to date or something like that. Right, the Eight of Swords clarifying the Seven of Swords. This is you stuck, overthinking this. This is going to be, going in a loop. This thought, this whole thing is going to be inside your head for a while. You're going to be thinking about this, or have been thinking about this for a while. All right, but again, going back to the Fool with the Ace of Swords, this is where you'll have to make a decision. The Emperor on the bottom of the deck is another Aries card. That's another major arcana card for you, unless you're dealing with another Aries, right? And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, and in your case, you have it twice. Like I said, the Fool is another Aries major arcana card. Okay? In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and Justice. Serious and loving. That's what those cards are. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye, feel the same way towards one another. The Ace of Pentacles is the second ace, right? This ace often comes through as a proposal. This ace is often referred to as a golden opportunity. This ace shows up and changes people's lives. And that's exactly what's happening here. Your life will have to change in a big, major way for this to happen, for the two of you to be together. Justice right next to the deck. Could be a Libra you're dealing with. Justice In this case, most likely is you guys getting married or making it official, making it formal. Because in some cases, justice could be a place where people get married, or it could be like the legal system. And what I mean by that, when people get married, they sign a piece of paper, right? And then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government. So again, very loving and very serious in the potential outcome. All right, but again, some kind of a transformation, something it has to happen in a big major way for the two of you to be together. You can leave me a comment, let me know what that is, if it's not too personal, not too private. But I do see this as a prerequisite. Something has to change as a prerequisite, or you have to take that leap of faith, that risk with this person. But it's going to be worth it. It is going to be worth it. All right, really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You know what I see here, Aries? Some kind of a secret or surprise trip. Yep. The Page of Pentacles, it could be your person paying for that trip, for the hotel, for airplane travel, or I don't know, car travel, or they're booking something, right? The High Priestess right next to it is a card of a secret or a surprise in this case, right? Then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. So here is where that trip comes. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. It often comes through as a card of travel, right? The Ace of Cups, clarifying that it's all about love because they love you. And the Star on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true. Perhaps at some point the two of you always wanted to go to a particular destination, right? Always wanted to travel to a particular place. And they're going to surprise you and make that wish come true with the Star card. The Star is also in Aquarius you could be dealing with. But that's what I see. Or perhaps somebody is coming over, your friends or family members, somebody you always wanted to see or wanted to see for a long time or something like that. And they're not letting you know, but they may even show up unannounced or something like that. All right, but I don't see you not liking it. I don't. Whatever is happening, I think you will consider it in some way as a wish come true for you. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have a couple of sevens, Seven of Cups clarified by the Seven of Wands, and we have the King of Swords clarified by the Three of Wands. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I usually go with a king or queen if one or both show up. So yeah, we got this King of Swords, right? They're kind of in the middle. So that would be the person, Aries. Most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. Yeah, they're coming back. And the Seven of Cups to the left from the King of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, right? So two sevens, right? Perhaps number seven or a couple of sevens is of some sort of an importance to the two of you. Perhaps this is something that only the two of you know. That's what often happens when 1, 7 or 1, 8 is clarified by another 7 or 8, 9, 9. You get the idea. Right? So yeah, they're coming back, and what I can tell you right away is that they're going to be. It's like they've made up their mind that they absolutely have to get back together with you. That's how it feels. The Three of Wands clarifying the King of Swords is one of the indicators, right? This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and that's pretty much it. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to get you back, whatever the cost, right? The Seven of Cups with the Seven of Wands. I think this is them defending the idea that the two of you should get back together. If you are already talking to somebody, they will make sure those or that person you talk to disappears in terms of you don't talk to them anymore. All right, but yeah, with the Seven of Wands, this is them getting ready to protect at least the idea or the notion that the two of you should be back together. The Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a very loving energy. You know, the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all four knights. This knight is often referred to as Prince Charming, the knight in the shining armor. So do expect some very romantic gesture, or more than one, more than one gesture. And yeah, the last card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card of a commitment or marriage. I don't know if you watched the first spread, the new love spread. In that spread, well, technically we had the Justice card, which was the indicator that you could be getting serious with that person. But, you know, this spread right here does have an actual commitment to marriage card. All right, so yeah, I think the two of you, you know, will be getting back together. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries, this week. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is such a beautiful and yet simple spread, okay? The Ten of Pentacles, that's what we started with. When it comes to work, business, and finances, the Ten of Pentacles is a card of real estate or financial abundance. Okay, for some of you, you could be, you know, buying a new home. And escrow is finally closed and you can move in, or you can start renovating or something. Or you could just be winning the bidding war on the house or something like that. For others of you, you could be retiring this week. You could be going on vacation. You could be getting a bonus, getting a promotion, starting a new job, or just finding out that you got the job, right? The Wheel of Fortune in the middle is the start of a cycle, right? And the Six of Wands right next to the deck is a card of victory and success. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of being rewarded, awarded, promoted, getting a job, feeling good about yourself. Perhaps you're completing some kind of a project and you have a new project starting soon. You know, but yeah, this is a feel-good card. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, yeah, it's also a feel-good card because it's a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So yeah, overall this spread screams success, recognition, or being awarded, rewarded, getting a job, winning, I don't know. But yeah, definitely a very positive, very successful spread. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. We have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Hangman, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Capricorn or pretty much any zodiac sign. What you don't expect is a message or some kind of an invitation from the Devil. The Devil on the bottom of the deck could be a Capricorn, right? This is a Capricorn major arcana card. But at the same time, I think in this case, it's going to be very tempting. Whatever it is that the Page of Wands, the first card that came out, represents, is going to be very tempting, right? The Page of Wands is most likely communication, right? Invitation or a message. Somebody could be flirting with you, inviting you over. Perhaps you will have more than one invitation, and perhaps you already promised somebody that you will show up, but then another invitation shows up and you're like, do I want to cancel the first one and go to the other one? Or, you know, somebody could be still flirting with you. The Queen of Wands right there kind of in the middle, that's you, all right? And at the end we have the Hangman clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So at the end you will have to decide what you want to do. The Hangman is a card of stagnation, so you're going to take a quick break to think about it. Six of Pentacles clarifying it. In this case, this is most likely you making a decision whether you want to go, whether you want to answer, what do you want to do about this, basically, right? Some of you, again, you could be choosing between two events, two venues, two whatever, or two people, right? But the Six of Pentacles, it could be, perhaps you will have to like pay for the ticket or something like that, because the Six of Pentacles could be material stuff or financial stuff. You may have to pay to go there. But again, with the Devil, it's going to be very tempting. Whatever the nature of this message or this invitation is going to be tempting with the Devil. All right, so yep, that's what I have for you, Aries, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.